Hi friends, how are y'all doing today? Happy Saturday. This vlog is supposed to go up tomorrow, which is Sunday. And yes, I am just doing this vlog today on Saturday. The day is the 25th of January. I hope you guys, your year is popping off just fine. I hope you're getting in all the book reading that you want to get in. I hope you guys are reading more on your e-readers and actually reading more of your physical books or reading more of your audio books, whichever one that you don't do the most. I hope you guys have a goal to try to expand that and either read more on your e-reader, read more on your physical books, or read more of audio books. I know a lot of people say that they are just not audio book readers, and I can truly understand that if you cannot be listening to one thing without your mind off on a whole different subject. So I can truly understand that. But me as a reader, I love to do all three. I love to listen to my audiobooks, and I like to read alone, and I like to just listen to them. I like to read my physical books, and I like to read on my e-reader. I love all of them. I love the tandem reading that I do, and I love the book selections that I actually choose to read at any given time. And I just love reading books, y'all. Books have really become a center point in my life. I started reading about a year, almost 2 years ago, and it has just been such a staple in my life that I just decided to open up my own YouTube channel or create my own YouTube channel, Yolanda's Books. For those who have been with me from the very beginning, you know that I did not start off with the niche of books. I started out with the niche of journaling, which I still do journal, but reading books just really captured my mind, my attention, my imagination, and my heart when I started back reading. So then my channel got changed to Yolanda's Books. And so here we are. And guys, if you're not a subscriber to my channel, if you don't mind giving me the support, I would be grateful for you to subscribe to my channel. If you like bookish things, if you have been looking at my vlogs from, I would say, beginning to the end, because from the beginning of when I started using or creating vlogs, it has really truly changed. And with that being said, my niche changed, my video quality changed, my confidence on the camera changed, my cameras changed, and I just love the journey that I have had, and I love the support that I have gotten from each and every last one of y'all. I just looked on my YouTube channel, and the last video, and I'll pop up a picture of it, but the last video that I did has really kicked off, y'all. I have 334 views in 2 days. So I am just so excited. Excuse me, y'all. I'm so excited. I am so grateful for all of you guys that show me love, give me comments, give me book recommendations, watch my channel, give me your support. Y'all, thank you so much. And we grew. We grew from that last video that I put on YouTube. We grew, y'all. I think we were 876 subscribers when I put on my last video. And now we are 880 subscribers strong, y'all. Let me see if I can show you guys. Well, it's not doing it. But come back to me. Okay. But anyway, guys, yeah, we are 880 subscribers strong now. And I am just so grateful to you guys for subscribing to my channel, for all the comments and all of the support that you guys give me. Thank you so much. And again, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. We're here every Wednesday and Sunday, and we are incorporating lifestyle into these vlogs this 2025, but the lifestyle cooperates around books mostly. If I'm doing something very exciting in my life that I want to share with you guys, of course, it will not be bookish related, but it will have some type of bookish relation in it because I take my books everywhere. So again, if you're not subscribed to my channel, I suggest you subscribe to my channel. Tell a friend about my channel. Just spread the word about Yolanda's books. And let's see if we can get this 1,000 subscribers and more before the end of the year for this channel called Yolanda's Books. Guys, so let's get started with why I am here vlogging with you guys for today. Today, we're going to talk about what books I want to read in the love month, which is Valentine's Day for February. And then also February is Black History Month Day. So I would love to read all books by Black authors this month. And I have 5 books that I am going to share with you guys that will be the books that I read for the month of February. All of them will be by Black authors. Some of them I think probably have some like love stories to them, but mainly I just wanted to read books for Black authors for the month of the Black History Month. All right, guys, so let's get started. So the first book that we're going to read is The Kiss Countdown by Etta Easton. My girl Shaughnessy, she has talked about this book so much, y'all. She loved this book. She has such great ratings about this book. So I thought it was a great time to read this book in the month of February, especially with it being by a Black author and also with it being a love book. Look at the cover, y'all. The cover is just screaming Valentine's Day. It's screaming the month of February. And with the characters on the book, it is also screaming Black History Month. So, excuse me. The Love Countdown is a novel. It's by Etta Easton. And we're going to read the back of each one of these books together just so that you guys can have a little quick synopsis of what each one of these books are about that I would love to read for the month of February. A struggling event planner and a sinful hot astronaut must decide if their fate relationship is worth a shot at happy ever after in this starry debate. So basically, this is going to be a fake dating trope and then true love trope. Rhys Everett's event planner, Armani Price, is jobless. Amari Price, newly single and about to lose her apartment. With no choice but to gamble on her shaky startup, the last thing she needs is to run into her smug ex and her new, less complicated girlfriend at Armani's favorite coffee shop. Y'all, who doesn't like a coffee shop? We need to actually start doing a lot more reading at coffee shops together also. Panicking, she pretends to be dating the annoying, sexy man she met by spilling Americano all over his abs. He plays along for a price. Half the single men in Houston claim to be astronauts, but Vincent Rogers turns out to be the real deal. What starts as a one-off lie morphs into a plan. For the 3 months leading up to his mission, Armani will play Vincent's doubting partner in front of his loving but over-invested family. Now that kind of reminds me of Curvy Girl Summer. She went through that kind of thing too, if y'all have read that by Danielle Allen. In exchange, she gets a rent-free room in his house. She so she can put every penny toward her struggling business. What Armani doesn't plan it for is Vincent's gravitational pull. While her mind tells her a future with this astronaut is too unpredictable, her heart says he's exactly what she needs. As their time together counts down, Armani must decide if she'll settle for the safe life or shoot for the stars. Y'all, that sounds so magical. That sounds so cute. That sounds like true love. And of course, you can actually see the fake dating trope in that one as well. The next one that we're going to read in the month of February is by Tracy Deonn. She's a Black author, and it's called Legendborn. I have had this on my radar to read for quite some time, and I finally actually was in line for the audio for it. So that is another reason why I wanted to read this book in the month of February. Legendborn. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard so much about Legendborn and the second book to this series. I want to say there's a third book coming out to this series. Y'all type it down in the comments if you know what that third book is in this series. If my mind is not fooling me, I want to say that there's a third book coming out in this series. And if I look it up, I'll pop it up somewhere in the channel, in the view. Some legends are meant to be broken. After her mother dies in an accident, 16-year-old Bree Matthews wants nothing to do with her family memories or childhood home. A residential program for bright high schoolers at UNC Chapel Hill seems like the perfect escape until Bree witnesses a magical attack of her very first night on campus, a flying demon feeding on human energy. A secret society of so-called Legendborn, students that hunt the creatures down, and a mysterious teenager, Mang, who calls himself Marlin, and who attempts and fails to wipe Bree's memory of everything she knows. The Mang's fails to reveal Bree's own unique magic and a buried memory with a hidden connection. The night her mom died, another Marlin was at the hospital. Now that Bree knows there's more to her mother's death than what is on the police report, she'll do whatever it takes to find out the truth, even if that means infiltrating the Legendborn as one of her initiates. Dang. She recruits Nick, a self-exiled Legendborn with his own grudge against the group, and their relentless partnership pulls them deeper into the society's secret. The closer to each other, but when the Legendborn reveals themselves as the descendants of the King Arthur's knights and explain that the magical war is coming, Bree has to decide how far she'll go for the truth and whether she use her magic to take the society down or join the fight. Wow. So now this one reminds me of The Poisons We Drink by Bethany Baptiste. So I'm very excited to finally get able to read the Legendborn by Tracy Deonn. Y'all, this next book is a book that I love what the cover looks like, and I just love the author's writing, and I know you guys have already seen it. It's Real by Kennedy Ryan. Kennedy Ryan, if y'all do not know and have not read a book by Kennedy Ryan, I don't know what you guys are waiting on, because you are missing a really great treat. Kennedy Ryan is such a great writer. She has so much depth about her books. She has so much entertainment in her books, love, just all the things, guys. And I love her writing, her banter, her writing style, her dialogue, her storylines. They have very real feeling actions to them. And also, guys, like I always say, read your author's notes about any trigger warnings that the books have in them, and just enjoy her books, y'all. Her books are awesome. So we're going to read Real by Kennedy Ryan. I think this is a newer cover for this book, and I love it. I am so here for it. Nevasa Saint is ready for the spotlight. And y'all correct me if I'm wrong on that name. After months as an understudy, this is her night to shine. She never imagined he would watch in the audience. Cannon Holt, famous film director, fascinating, talented, fine. Those are the words that she used to explain this film director. Wow. Before she can catch her breath, everything is changing. Navasa goes from, I'm thinking about that name, Neevah, goes from backstage Broadway to center stage Hollywood. From being unknown to having her name on everyone's lips when Cannon cast her in a star-studded Harlem Renaissance biopic. But forbidding attraction, scandal, and circumstances beyond Navis's control soon put her dream in jeopardy. Can this one shot, the role of a lifetime, the love of a lifetime, cost her everything? Continues in all new bonus epilogue. Okay, so this book is 400 and something pages long, almost 500. The synopsis that she just gave on the back of this book for Real, it was not a lot. It seems like the book is going to be very simple. It is about this girl who is a actress or whatever, and she actually is noticed by a film director, and then it goes on to explain or whatever about like how her life changes. And I am very interested in reading it, y'all, because for that synopsis to be so dainty, it doesn't seem like the book should be almost 500 pages. But that's why I am so extra excited to read this book, because that synopsis is not much. And I just want to know what the heck is going to go on in this book. If you guys have read this book, write it down in the comments. Let me know your star rating on it, if you liked it or not. And I'm just very excited to be able to read it. The next one is a book that I want to say I put up a picture on my Instagram page and possibly my TikTok and YouTube community, if I'm not mistaken. It's James by Percival Everett. I had in my mind how to say his name, and when it was time to, it just left me. But this is the book that I want to read for the month of February. It is a retelling of Huckleberry Finn, to my understanding. I looked at him on PBS Kids. They had an interview with him on PBS Kids about this book. And it says, when Jim overhears that he is about to be sold to a man in New Orleans, separate from his wife and daughter forever, he runs away until he can formulate a plan. Meanwhile, Huck has faked his death to escape his violent father. As all readers of American literature know, thus begins the dangerous and translucent journey of Ralph down the Mississippi River toward the exclusive and unreliable promise for the free states and beyond. Brimming with the electrifying humor and lacerating observation that have made Everett a literary icon, this brilliant and tender novel radiantly illuminates Jim's agency, intelligence, and compassion as never before. James is destined to be a major publishing event and a cornerstone of 21st American literature. So, not much on the synopsis also on this one. A brilliant reimagining of Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. So I guess that's why the synopsis of this book was not very deep. So basically it's just about a man who was supposed to be sold separately from his family, and he runs away until he figures out a plan to, I guess, for all of them to be together. So very, very short synopsis of this book, but I have gotten very high ratings on this book, so I am very excited to be able to read this one in the month of February. The last book that I have on my February TBR for Black History Month and for because of Valentine's Day is The Davenports by Krystal Marquis. This is the first book in this series. I want to say it is another book. I don't quite know the name of it. And I know it's like a purplish looking book. But I have had this book on my radar for months to read. So we're going to read The Davenports. And this kind of what reminds you of like the Bridgertons by looking at the cover of the book and what I think the book is supposed to be about. But it says in 1910, the Davenports are one of the few black families of immense wealth and stature in a changing United States. Their fortune made through the entrepreneurship of William Davenport, a formerly enslaved man who founded the Davenport Cottage Company years ago. Now the Davenports live surrounded by servants, crystal chandeliers, and endless parties, finding their way and finding love even where they're not supposed to. There is Olivia, the beautiful elder Davenport daughter, ready to do her duty by getting married, until she meets the charismatic civil rights leader Washington Dwight, and sparks fly. Valentine's Day. The younger daughter, Helen, is more interested in fixing cars than falling in love unless it's with her sister's suitor. Amy Rose, the childhood friend turned maid in the Davenport sisters, dreams of opening her own business and marrying the one man she could never be with, Olivia and Helen's brother, John. But Olivia's best friend, Ruby, also has her sights set on John Davenport. Ooh. Though she can't seem to keep him interested until family pressure has her scheming to win his heart, just as someone else wins hers. Oh my gosh. The first book in the breathless new series of Davenports offer a glimpse into a period of African American history, often overlooked while delivering a totally escapist swan-worthy read. Inspired by the real story of C.R. Patterson and his family, it's the tale of four determined and passionate young black women discovering the courage to steer their own path in life and love. Okay, and that right there is the author. So guys, I'm very excited to read this book, The Davenports by Krystal Marquis. I'm loving the cover. I'm loving the gold and just the Bridgerton's looking style to this book. And guys, those are all the, what is it, 5 books? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 books that I am dedicating myself to read in the month of February. I'm pretty sure I will read more than just those 5 books in the month of February. But those are the 5 books that I highly want to make sure that I read. So before I read any other books, hopefully I will get to those books. Also, guys, I picked up some vinyl records for the month of February for Black History Month, and that is what I will be actually listening to while I am reading some of my books. Won't be on this vlog because I don't want to get copyrighted, but one of the vinyl records, and if y'all didn't know, I am such a lover of vinyl records, is Aretha's Gold. It's Aretha Franklin's vinyl record. And then the other one that I got was Luther Vandross's vinyl record. When I was actually in store today at Walmart looking for whatever I went to Walmart to get, I seen Stevie Wonder's vinyl record. I just did not have the enthusiasm to like spend the money that the vinyl record cost from Walmart, but I was like, oh my God, Stevie Wonder. Who does not like Stevie Wonder? So hopefully, maybe, I don't know, I will get back to buying that vinyl record. I really want it now, the more and more I sit here and think about it, because I am such a lover of a vinyl record. I have 2 vinyl record players in my home, and I just love listening to whatever vinyl record that I choose to listen to for that day. So guys, that is the end of this vlog as far as what we would like to read in the month of February for Valentine's Day featuring and for Black History Month. And so just to end out this vlog, guys, we're just gonna sit for about 10 to 15 minutes, possibly 30 at the most, and we're gonna start reading our first book for the month of February. I know that does not make sense because February is not here yet, but I definitely would like for you guys to see that I am starting, and I will start and read the books that I have here for the month of February, and I am just so excited to read them. So guys, just join me for a little 10-15 minute reading of our first book for the month of February, and I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys so much. Bye bye.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Oh, even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't.
Now, y'all, that was that the prologue? Hell yes. That was the prologue that I was reading. Not even chapter 1 in this damn book. And the prologue, that's all I'm going to say. The prologue. I'll see you guys later.